Good evening, beyond the call of duty, friends and family, and end of watch, loved ones. It is Friday, May 19th, and thank you for taking time out to watch the live. JC apologizes that he can't be with us tonight. He is just finishing up an event with the memorial, and he has been in an event the last few days, and it won't stop until Monday. So we appreciate all the invitations to these events that we've had lately. We're grateful to get the memorial out and let people see it, see all of our fallen brothers and sisters, meet survivors, hear their stories, talk about their loved ones, and share them with us. So a couple of things. Yesterday, well, actually, let's start with today. So today, JC spent the day at Bud Clary Toyota. Got to meet a lot of people, got to talk with several friends and family, and we are extremely grateful to Bud Clary for having us out there today, allowing us to be there and again have the memorial out there and share it with everybody. Bud Clary has graciously been one of our sponsors and continues to sponsor us. So we were very grateful for that, to be there. Yesterday's event, we got an escort to the mounted patrol. Got to see them perform, or not perform, got to see them there. We had a survivor come out who lost her husband from the Bellevue Police Department. This is Police Officer Jordan Jackson from Bellevue PD. His end of watch was November 21st of 2022. Officer Jackson was killed in a motorcycle crash. He was traveling northbound when a vehicle pulled out of the parking lot and into his path, causing a collision. He was transferred to Harborview Medical Center, where he ended up succumbing to his injuries. He'd only been with the department 4.5 years and was assigned to the motor unit. He'd actually previously been an EMT with King County Sheriff's Office search and rescue unit. He's survived by his wife and children, and they were gracious enough to come out and see the memorial. This is his wife and his daughter. JC. The motor units that escorted the memorial in. Special thanks to the Yakima PD for that. And again, Jordan's wife and child. We're always grateful to see survivors. I know there's a lot of survivors that join us on the Friday Night Live, and we're very grateful. We're always looking to have newly fallen officers, their spouses, sons, daughters, husbands, wives. If they reach out for help, we always try to put them in contact with a current or with a survivor that we have worked with. And we're in the process of doing that for a few of survivors now. We want to extend our thanks to those survivors that ride with us every year, go out and help others navigate their loss by sharing their stories and how they have navigated through their pain. One of the things that JC and I, when we talk, is I think we collectively agree that nobody ever gets over the loss of a loved one, losing a loved one in the line of duty. They have to figure out a way to navigate through it and find a place for it. I don't think the pain ever goes away. So we want to make sure that we're there to help them. And to all of you survivors that have ridden with us, who have held hands, wiped tears, given hugs and reassurance, you are hero's hero. And JC, myself, and the rest of the Beyond the Call crew will never stop saying that. So what do we have coming up? I know it's Friday night. For some of you, it's late. We don't have a lot going on. Thankfully, we didn't lose any officers last week. We're eternally grateful for that. So we have a couple of events coming up that I would like to share with you. We have the swap meet, and if you go to our Facebook page, all of these are in the events category. Then you can read about them. This is the 50th annual Monroe Auto Swap Meet. It's going to be at the Evergreen State Fairgrounds, 14405 179th Avenue in Monroe, Washington. The 2020 Harley-Davidson Pan America will be there. Our awesome Allison will be there. She has been on every single ride that we've done. She's tracked every mile and met every department in every year that we've been operating. So come out, say hello to Allison, buy a raffle ticket, see some beautiful cars, and just have a great time. It's going to be Saturday, May 20th from 8 to 5, and Sunday, the 21st from 8 to 2. And again, you can go to our Facebook page and see all these events. Tomorrow night in Spokane, we will actually be participating in the Spokane Lilac Festival and the Armed Forces Parade, which starts at 7:45 p.m. I know that's kind of hard to see the map, but this is the map that they will follow on the Armed Festival Torchlight Parade tomorrow night at 7:45. Our rolling memorial will be there. Come out and see it. Have a good time. Enjoy the parade. See our 2022 rolling memorial. Say hello to JC and the crew, and show your support for Beyond the Call. We appreciate it very much. Again, raffling off that 2020 Harley-Davidson Pan America, generously donated to us by Harley-Davidson, Lone Wolf Harley-Davidson. We appreciate them ever so much. So come out and see it, get a ticket, get your chance to win. I want to say a special thank you to Bud Clary for allowing us out there yesterday. We spent over 8 hours there yesterday with the memorial, and it was a great time, and we appreciate it very, very much. Again, Lone Wolf Harley-Davidson, great people, have donated motorcycles to us every year that we give away to departments. And we got some pictures from the first bike we donated to a department in California. And it was the fallen officer's daughter around the bike. And we're not showing the pictures just because she's very young, and the family has asked us not to, but we cherish those very much, that they reached out and shared with us those photos. So thank you very much for that. Right now, Beyond the Call, we're doing a lot of events, and we're grateful for that. But our main goal is to secure more sponsors. So those of you out there that have the ability to maybe mention Beyond the Call to somebody in your area that might be willing to sponsor us, even if it's $500 or $1,000, it all helps us very much. As most of you know, we're not going on the ride this year. Financially, we just couldn't do it. Next year, we'll be going and honoring all the 2022 and 2023 fallen. We would like to get back to doing it every year. So we earn are in need of sponsors. And I hesitate to use the word desperately, but we could really use them. We do want to give an absolute shout out to Phoenix Protective Corp, Sheila Leslie and her team. Without them, Beyond the Call wouldn't be where we are today. Sheila has been generous beyond generous. Her team helps out if we need it. They have been very great donors to the cause, and we can't say thank you enough. If you have a security need in the Pacific Northwest, contact Phoenix Protective Corp. They do everything from event security to executive protection, loss prevention. They have narcotic and explosive canines, uniform patrol, patrol units. Boy, they do it all. So if you need security in the Pacific Northwest, Washington, Idaho, Montana, Oregon, Alaska, reach out to Phoenix, give Sheila and her team a call, and they will absolutely take care of you. Again, tonight, I'm grateful that the live is going to be a short one. We had no fallen officers this last week, and I am personally grateful to that. Nothing pains me more than to read about fallen officers, especially when they're so young into their career, and that seems to be what we're seeing lately. Officers that have only been on the force 3, 4, 5 years. So it's painful. So let's just do a couple of comments here. Richard Roberts, good evening, everyone. Good evening. Thank you for joining us. I appreciate all of you giving up some of your time on Friday evening to join us. We are very grateful. Linda, it's always nice to have you here. Thank you so very much. Bless you. And again, thank you for joining us. Linda's one of our survivors. Eddie, Mr. True Blue, Mr. Always with us, always here every Friday. Eddie joins us. Eddie's gone out on the ride with us more than once. He's been a comfort to many, and we're grateful that Eddie continues to show up, work with us, and he's family. He's not part of the family. He is family. So Eddie, thank you. Thank you. Again, I apologize that JC wasn't able to make it tonight with all the events. He has been going to Thursday, Friday, and then he's on his way to one tomorrow, Saturday. We have some things on Sunday. So, and we're grateful that these places are reaching out to us, allowing us to take the memorial out there and get it out. So if you are aware of anywhere in the Pacific Northwest, right now in Spokane, that you think would be a good place for us to have the memorial, reach out to us. End of Ride info at endofridewatch.com. Let me see, I might be able to find our website. Oh, here. So you can get raffle tickets at info at eowride.org. Info at eowride.org. You can email us for raffle tickets for the Harley Davidson. You can email us if you have questions. If you would like to come on the live and talk, if you're a survivor, if you would like to come on and share your stories, we always love it. If you're part of a law enforcement department and you want to come on, we would love that too. So again, don't hesitate to reach out to us. I am going to conclude tonight by saying it's Friday night. I appreciate you guys giving up part of your Friday night to be here with us. Camping season is here. It's nice out. Be mindful of motorcycles. Be mindful of kids on bikes. People walking now. A lot more foot traffic. Motorcycles out on the road. Be aware of what's around you so nobody has to mourn the loss of a loved one. If you see red and blue lights or hear sirens while you're out driving, pull to the side. Give them room to get by. If you see them up ahead, give them room. We lose way too many officers in the line of duty being struck by cars because people don't allow them enough room while they're on the road doing traffic stops or vehicle accidents, things of that nature. So be cognizant of that. If you see an officer out in the field, take a moment to say thank you. If, shake their hand, tell them they're appreciated. I can tell you from personal experience that it's appreciated greatly. Don't drink and drive. Don't text and drive, and be safe. Again, we appreciate everybody being here tonight. Thank you for giving up part of your Friday night with us. And again, God bless all of you and have a good night.